We got huge news. Lifeline's getting, like, the most ridiculous buff in Apex history. I genuinely think that even though her numbers show her as being one of the top legends, I think her ability set is about to become the craziest ability in the game. We're going to talk about a potential new tactical and potentially a new ultimate ability that could entirely change the game and how it's played. We're going to be talking about crossplay. We're going to be talking about new skins. We're going to be talking about basically everything and anything that's going to be coming to Apex as new. So we're going to go over this limited time mode, the details of it, what it's going to add to the game. And what I mean when I say that is a lot of the times with these limited time modes for collection events, they're actually testing out abilities like nerfs, buffs, changes that the devs want to implement in the future. So that's how we're learning about these changes for Lifeline. So without further ado, I am going to let the trailer play in the background because I've gotten demonetized on several of these trailer videos. Obviously, there we have Watson and Revenant. Wraith and Gibby are getting new skins, and then Caustic there as well. But what I want to focus on isn't really the skins. I want to more focus on, well, one, this area. This is the new crypto area over in that gas station by Hydro Dam. But then, in a second, we're going to see these mobile respawn beacons. Now, these things are crazy. And essentially, in this limited time, armed and dangerous evolution mode, which is what they're calling it, there are going to be no respawn beacons. Instead, you'll be able to find an item, and it'll land a respawn beacon wherever you point it, and you can res your teammates. So, I'm fairly certain that this is testing for Lifeline's new ultimate ability. And then, again, we'll talk about what just happened in a second. That's going to be Lifeline's second upgrade. But with these mobile respawn beacons, there's a lot to talk about there because this could potentially change how the entire game is played, right? Because in a lot of situations, especially in high ranked or in competitive or, you know, even in pubs matches to some extent, you come across late games where you only have one player on your team left. And if that player happens to be a Lifeline, you can just res the whole squad back and you're fine and dandy. I'm going to let this loop because there's something else that I want to talk about, which is Lifeline's second teased ability. Now, it looks like we're going to be getting this one with the patch, but you'll see in a second that Bangalore goes down, and then Lifeline leaves her dock drone there, and it actually reses Bangalore while Lifeline is still out fighting. So it looks like there's going to be some kind of autonomous Lifeline res now, which is very intriguing to me. I think that that's going to really up her usability. And again, I'm afraid to use the words pick rate because she already has a pretty staggering pick rate. But this, I don't think, will really up that pick rate a tremendous amount. It's just going to be that now she's going to be being played a lot more in competitive scenes. So like pro play and ranked. And the people who have taken the time to learn her are going to be pretty richly rewarded because I think that this is going to really change how that goes. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is Steam, switches, crossplay, and cross progression. Now, that sounds like it's a lot to tackle, but I promise we'll get to everything. We'll give it its due time. So, the first thing that I want to talk about is Steam and Switch, because in fall, so probably around September or October of this year, we are going to be seeing all EA games, so not just Apex Legends, but you're also going to be able to get other titles like Battlefield, Battlefront, Titanfall games. All that stuff is now going to be on Steam. And additionally, coming this fall, Apex Legends will also be available on the Switch. So that's big news because we also need to talk about crossplay. Now, you'd think that Switch players would have to have dedicated servers just for them because it's a handheld device, but it seems like Apex Legends is moving towards an all-inclusive cross-play system, which means that people on Xbox will be able to play with people on PS4, PS4 will be able to play with PC, PC will play with Xbox, and so on and so forth. And it's going to be interesting to me that Switch is being added into the mix before they even really do any testing and balancing with just console and PC, and they're just going all in, balls to the wall with the handheld and PC and console. So, you know what? It's going to be an adventure, okay? Poor people on Switch are probably not going to have the best experience when they start, and everyone else is just going to have to kind of figure it out. PC players, don't take fights up close. Console players, don't take long-range fights. That's my advice. Now to get to the meat and bones of what this limited time mode is actually going to be. If you don't know, Armed and Dangerous is a game mode where typically you would only have white shields, but in this game mode, everyone is going to be spawning with Evo shields, which is why they call it Armed and Dangerous Evolution. And you're going to be spawning with, obviously, nothing, but then there'll only be snipers and shotguns on the map. So, unlike the Gold Rush game mode that we had in the Grand Soiree, which, if I do say so myself, was the pinnacle, the cream of the crop limited time modes in Apex. In this, we're just going to be having regular sniper rifles and shotguns, so Mastiff, Evo, Sentinel, Charge Rifle, Longbow, Triple Take, that kind of stuff. So, you know, it'll be interesting. People who have red shields are going to be at a significant advantage, so I'd recommend taking fights early. And again, you got to be careful because if your teammates die, you can't respawn them right away because you're going to have to find the portable respawn beacons that come down with like the Halo Reach airstrike signal pistol trigger thing. So this is looking to be pretty cool. Now, I'm going to have showed the trailer in its entirety about twice. Hopefully this doesn't get me demonetized, but you know, if it does, whatever. So you'll have seen a majority of the skins. It looks like a lot of legends are going to be getting skins in this. So hopefully your favorite legend will get one. Let me know down below, are you excited for crossplay, or do you think that it's going to be a little bit of a flop? And oh my gosh, I almost forgot to mention, cross progression is not coming to Apex Legends. Now, a lot of you are going to be curious as to what cross progression even is, or at least on one of the retweets that I saw about cross progression, a lot of people were unaware of what it is. So basically, the difference between cross play and cross progression is that with cross play, you're just sharing servers with consoles and handheld devices and PCs. Whereas when you get into cross progression, you'll actually be able to go from your PC to your Xbox to your Switch and keep the same account and have the same skins and stats and all that stuff. So the developers actually came right out and said it in the EA Play event that there will be no cross progression. So unfortunately, if you have really nice skins on your Xbox account and you want to start playing on PC, you will not be able to access those skins, and you're going to have to start from level 1. Now, we may see this in the future, but obviously no promises. I don't work at EA. I can't confirm or deny that, but that's going to be it for me, guys. I want to thank you all for sticking around with a little bit of a crazy, hectic schedule I got going on. I also literally, we hit 20,000 subscribers today. 20,000. That's 2,000,000. That's, oh my, that's unbelievable to me. So thank you guys so much for just coming on this journey with me and having some good times and looking at the news and theorizing and looking at people's legends. And I just thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. That's going to be it, though. If you want to join that club and make it stronger than 20,000, you can hit that red subscribe button right underneath this video. Also, before you head out, don't forget to smack that like button, as it will really help the video in search results. That is going to be it for me for today, though, guys. So again, thank you so much, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. But until then, take it easy.